name is Peggy, and this is my YouTube channel, Teacher Friend. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself today and the reason for the video. So, my name is Peggy. I'm originally from Colorado, where I went to school to be a teacher. After I finished graduating, I moved to Arizona, and I became an aide in a special needs classroom. And I worked in a very severe needs classroom with students that, maybe couldn't walk, maybe couldn't talk, some of them needed feeding tubes, very, severe needs kids. And that was very rewarding for me, but it paid terribly. So when I got my license, I went and became a first grade teacher, which also pays terribly, but like not quite as terribly, Anyways, and so I did that for several years, went and got my master's in education, teaching, reading, and immediately after I graduated from my master's program, I decided I needed to have a baby. So I got pregnant with my daughter immediately. And, when it was about time, I went and told my principal that, that I was pregnant. And he was a very good boss and a nice guy. And he asked me how I was feeling about that. And I said, oh, like I am terrified. But, he comforted me, and, he knew that it would all be fine. He had 2 kids himself, so, he knew it'd be fine. And he asked me if I was going to return to, teaching the next year, because this was during the summer. And I said, of course I am. I had already signed my contract and everything. Teaching was my passion. Like, I wasn't going to not teach. Like, I got 2 bachelor's degrees and a master's in teaching. Like, that's obviously my passion, my career. Like, what else would I do? Well, it didn't take too long for me to realize that while I still love teaching, it is still my passion, that wasn't my future. I saw the sonogram of my precious baby daughter, and I decided I needed to be with her all of the time. Which, of course, that's totally a personal decision, and if you don't want to spend all your time with your kid, like, that makes a lot of sense to me. I get that, but I did, and I was lucky enough to be able to do that. So I quit my job, which was hard, really hard, but I don't regret it at all. I love being a stay-at-home mom. I have since had a son who's 1 year old now, and we recently moved into a new home, and that was right when we started to get quarantined in my state in Arizona. And that was rough on all of us, but it was especially rough on my daughter. She started becoming a real jerk, we're just being honest, which 3-year-olds do that. They all go through phases. It's normal, but I was really not enjoying it. And so I said, what am I going to do to fix this? And so I decided she needed a new kind of structure, because while we didn't do the same thing every day, we did have a structure. We would, get up, get ready to go, and we would leave to go somewhere. We would go to the library or a museum or a picnic or a play date or, something fun. Well, when we were stuck at home, I was like, what am I gonna do? This changed our whole life. So I decided to start homeschooling her. She'd been reading for, about a year at this point, and I knew that she could use some more teaching. We were having fun. So, so I hadn't wanted to like implement like a homeschooling or anything yet. Well, that all changed. So I decided to start homeschooling her. And to my surprise, she was really flying through the kindergarten curriculum. And so I guess all the teaching that I have been doing was working. And so that was great, but I was just like, what am I gonna do? And so I thought about it a lot, and I have decided to continue homeschooling her because I don't know what level she'll be at when she's 5. She's 3.5 now, but I don't want her to have to go back to kindergarten and relearn her letters and all the kindergarten curriculum that I'm teaching now while we're stuck at home. During the making of this video, COVID's pretty bad here right now, and so we're still stuck at home many months later. Anyways, so I decided to homeschool her, which is a big change, and it was something that I had never really considered before because I was a teacher. So I was going to get a job as a teacher, and she was going to go to the school I worked at, and I was going to, have inside track on which teacher to choose for her, and, all those things that I thought were going to be great. But things don't always go the way that you plan, and I think that this is going to be a better change. So some upcoming videos that you can look for from me are what I am doing in my homeschool with her and my son, what I'm teaching my kindergartner-ish kid and my 1-year-old. Curriculum reviews. I love curriculum and I want all of them. So I would like to use this channel as an excuse to purchase them and review them for you, etc. I have a lot of planned videos and I hope you'll subscribe so that I can show you those videos. So please subscribe because this is obviously my first video, so I have no subscribers. So I'm begging you, please. And please, in the comments below, let me know what kind of videos you want to see from me, what curriculums you want me to review, what you want to see me teaching, anything teaching related. But hopefully with the younger kids, because I don't really know about the older kids yet. I will someday when my kid's older, but I don't know, and that's okay. We all live and learn, right? Okay, so I'll sign off now. Again, my name is Peggy, and please subscribe to my channel, Teacher Friend. Let me be your teacher friend.